Hello everyone, and welcome to my Y and Our American TV Show official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers expose that after their first kiss, Kyle Abbott and Claire Newman have reached a turning point. It's time for Claire and Kyle to start considering their next move, since they are beginning to transcend mere friendship. If Kyle and Claire continue on this road, eventually they will be hitting the sheets for the first time. For Claire, that will be quite significant, as she seems to have never gone to bed with anyone before and is unskilled in this field. Claire does, however, trust Kyle and understands he makes her feel unique among others. Claire and Kyle have a unique link, thus, when the time is right, they could submit to their shared needs in the bedroom. That leads us to the place Kyle and Claire might have their first date. Claire arranges a trip to England with her parents in the September 16 episode, getting Kyle to agree to be their tour guide. Claire and Kyle would naturally find it a little embarrassing to sizzle when they are away with Cole Howard and Victoria Newman. Again, Cole and Victoria might not even know whether Claire left her own room to see Kyle. Having said that, should something come up forcing Victoria and Cole to postpone at last minute, the more likely alternative could be Kyle might suggest they could still travel to England separately. In such situation, I&R's family trip would suddenly become a romantic retreat and a simple chance for Claire to get passionate with Kyle. The program might use a new hotel set meant for England and weave it into the narrative. Of all, this England trip could also go like the Paris one that failed. Should all else fail, Kyle and Claire can always steam things in a suite at the GCS. Although our forecasts show Claire and Kyle having some difficulties along the road, they will remain on their loving path for some time and observe what results. Stay tuned for updates on any upcoming hot news, since The Young and the Restless spoilers indicate Kyle and Claire will finally take some significant forward movements. According to The Young and the Restless spoilers, Victoria Newman will have to navigate an ethical conundrum over the week of September 16 to 20. Though Victoria will surely struggle with a crisis of conscience, the Newmans are not always recognized for having great morality. Victoria is somewhat familial loyal to Victor, but she also loyally supports Billy Abbott on some way. Victoria's ex, Billy, is the father of her children, hence it makes perfect sense why she would be cautious about harming him. Although Victoria might not be directly hurting, can she honestly stand by and see as Victor explodes Billy's life? Victoria seemed to be headed toward just that for some time, but she would start to change her mind soon enough. I&R teasers claim Victoria's want to assist Billy will irritate Victor and cause an ultimatum. Maybe Victor will remind Victoria of the need of being a team player, particularly given the high stakes. Victor is resolved to honor Catherine Chancellor's legacy and hand over Chancellor to Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott. But since Victor promised Lily Winters the first place even though he has no intention of handing it to her, things are getting disorganized. Should Victoria tell Lily that she is breaking their alliance, Victor could suffer. Victoria may also periodically score further updates on Victor's blab to Billy's plans. Along the road, Victoria could issue some cautions and infuriate Victor by undermining his objectives. In any event, Victoria will start to guard Billy more closely, so Victor will have great issues with that. Victor will lose his cool and attempt to enforce the law, but what happens should Victoria keep defying his wishes? Victoria should be aware that turning rogue sooner or later could result in her being sacked, so she should consider this possibility. Victor doesn't agree when his kids fail his loyalty tests, hence Victoria might have to pay a heavy price. Stick with us for forecasts on the impending bad news, since The Young and the Restless spoilers claim Victoria's attempts to shield Billy will result in some difficult circumstances. According to previews on The Young and the Restless, Sally Spectra lately decided she was done with Adam Newman and all the suffering he has caused her life. Sally wants to exactly avoid Adam since she believes that is the only way she can prevent getting wounded. I and our viewers are aware nonetheless that motives of a character are not always clear-cut. As Sally has forgiven Adam for past transgressions, so is a future together still feasible for these two. Time will tell, but in a new interview with Soap's In-Depth, Courtney Hope said, "You never know." Though right now things seem hopeless, the Y&R actress has not given up hope for Sally and Adam to be reunited. Hope said she liked the intense dynamic, the fire the characters bring to the table, and the characters themselves. That mind, Hope's hoping for Adam and Sally to sort all this out, at least somewhat down the road. Hope stated, "So I would love to say that yeah, in time, things evolve into a place where they can make it work," then finally adding, "Maybe a third chance is in the works for the couple." Of course, Hope also agreed that Sally needed time to recover from the betrayal and comprehend all that has transpired. Adam hit the sheets with Chelsea Lawson, severely hurting Sally, but perhaps most importantly, it was his frequent falsehoods. Currently in spin-out mode, Sally will hurl herself into Marchetti to help her cope. Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, will also assist Sally in handling her grief, so this autumn there is possibility for a fresh romance between them. Courtney Hope is not, however, projecting any definite answers regarding whether Sally can really put Adam behind her. Rather, Hope is choosing a guess-we'll-see approach to all this and a cheerful outlook. Stay tuned for updates on if some Chatham reunion news might be forthcoming. The Young and the Restless spoilers state Adam and Chelsea have a lot to go through when it comes to their personal friendship as well. That mind, Hope's hoping for Adam and Sally to sort all this out, at least somewhat down the road. Hope stated, "So I would love to say that yeah, in time, things evolve into a place where they can make it work," then finally adding, "Maybe a third chance is in the works for the couple." Of course, Hope also agreed that Sally needed time to recover from the betrayal and comprehend all that has transpired. Victoria should be aware that turning rogue sooner or later could result in her being sacked, so she should consider this possibility. Victor doesn't agree when his kids fail his loyalty tests, hence Victoria might have to pay a heavy price. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below, and if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time.